Can I confess?
Yeah.
Right away, I have to confess. I've never been given a 9-4 in my life.
Well, from the look of you, the years haven't been all that kind to you.
And the fact that at your age you can even see this far is a credit to you. Let's start all over, okay?
Could you put your manly finger on one reason why Dallas was such a hit show? Okay.
Next. No, I'm only doing that because there are two people coming out there that are going to punch me right now. Actually, there's one person coming out. That is the reason. Larry.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you ever feel a pang of jealousy, even looking back that far, that the show originally was supposed to be about you and your lady wife, and in the background, he started to steal the scenes with Sue Ellen?
It was supposed to be a Romeo and Juliet premise, but that show wouldn't have lasted. It wouldn't have stayed on the air. It needed what eventually was found, which was that character, and then everything rotating around it. So, no, the only pang I felt was cha-ching.
Now, we can't really continue with this interview a great deal further without mentioning that wonderful moment from Dallas where you returned after being killed a season before.
You referred to it as my year-long shower?
Here is the infamous year-long in the shower, or the denouement.
Where do we watch?
And the thing is, you've been a year in that show, and you weren't even mildly wrinkled.
There are parts of me that only just recently stopped being wrinkled. And now they're wrinkled for a whole different reason, because I'm older. But yeah.
What? They were pushing the envelope a little bit,
Well, you know what you didn't see? I'll show you what you didn't see.
No.
You said to put my manly finger on it, and I'm going to. When I turned around and said, "Good morning," we filmed an entire commercial so that they wouldn't know that I was coming back in the shower. So in a separate studio across town, and it actually was, "Good morning." And you can have a good morning, too, if you wake up with Irish Spring, like the Duffy family. Irish Spring has a note. And I did an entire commercial, spent all day shooting this commercial to get that one little turn in "Good morning."
There'll be more from Patrick after the break. I'll be joined by Linda Gray and Larry Hagman. Set a spell, let your saddle cool. I'm just going to throw one jelly baby because I think you've done fairly well. I'm so...
Oh, God, honey. Spit.
My jelly babies.
30 days from now, they strap my brother to an electric chair for a crime he didn't commit. I'm here to make sure that doesn't happen.
Prison Break starts Saturday at 9 p.m.
Boots Bigger Value vitamin packs are now half price. Look and feel better for less.
Palmolive Soft and Gentle Aromatherapy, the antiperspirant deodorant with 24-hour protection and mood-enhancing fragrances. So no matter what life throws your way, you'll stay cool, calm and protected all day long. Palmolive Soft and Gentle Aromatherapy. Feel good protection.
Apples and melons with a hint of smooth vanilla. Blossom Hill Chardonnay.
Close your eyes. Listen to your heart. and think. Come on, do yourself a favor and think big. And until July 31st, all this still from the launch price of $7,589.
Inside Monday's Sun, we teamed up with Walt Disney Pictures to bring you the free Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest 1 million.
You would take your shirt off. For like, if somebody said good morning, you'd go, good morning. And you'd take your shirt off. It was just like, why are you always doing? And it was because that's why I was hired.
Yeah.
You know?
Beefcake.
Yeah, but that was my job. And the look at Linda Gray, look at Victoria, look at the beautiful women. They were, you know, they're brilliant actresses, but it didn't hurt that they were gorgeous.
Yeah. Were you? As I've asked you.
That's
before,
where you say it didn't hurt that you were gorgeous too, Patrick.
It
says right there. It didn't hurt that you were gorgeous too, Patrick.
It doesn't say anything of the sort.
Let me clean it for you.
Oh, great. Thank you.
There you go. Now, see?
You're wearing a different shade of lipstick this year. Now, Bobby and Pam. It was always a source of some discouragement to me. Bobby and Pam, good-looking people that they were.
Yes.
Beefcake and glamour.
Yes.
They had a child that was surpassingly ugly.
Which I always thought indicated I wasn't home that weekend.
Everybody was talking about it.
I know. No, we had an unfortunate-looking child. You know?
Now, a year before we first met, your on-screen, my Pammy, and I had a bit of a to-do, and we discussed the subject of your on-screen,
progeny.
The child.
Yeah.
Woof! It's the child. Is that Christopher?
What do you mean, is that Christopher?
Well, you can't like him, can you? You're supposed to be his mother. How can you like him?
Of course not. He's not mine.
No, I know, but how could anybody like him?
He's growing into his looks.
That's lovely. What does that mean?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean. You mean because he was an ugly baby?
Why did they deliberately pick him to be that ugly so that you would look good beside him?
No, it belongs to the producer.
Oh!